The Celtics are dumb front-running pussies. This is the same team they have been for 4 years running.
Well, my worst nightmare came true. Missoula and Mayo are friends. What the fuck? Apparently they've known each other since Virginia. They have these docking sessions where they talk about ball and managing people.
I'm on vacation. I'm going to quay all these. I'm going to fucking watch them this week.
Do you say quay?
Is it not quay?
It's Q. It's Q. It's Q-U-E. You idiot.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Simple Minds Sports Show, Friday Rewind, Wednesday, July 22nd. Special time, special day, special location, undisclosed. Psych, right?
San Antonio. He's in San Antonio.
Yeah, that's the code word for your mother's ass. Tonight we're going to talk about the Red Sox can't lose 15 straight as we stand here. They're playing now, I do believe. 10 questions from a guy named Rob, Dr. Big Mac's Power Rankings mystery. We don't know what that's going to be. Nope,
we'll find out.
Tell us this or that with Chief Bobby. And, of course, Simplest Minds of the Week. This is the Simple Minds Sports Show, special Wednesday edition. Welcome to the show.
I got something troubling on my mind. I got something troubling on my mind. I got something.
The Simple Minds Sports Show. Welcome in. If you're watching on YouTube, your favorite podcast platform, please subscribe, rate, review as you would. Tell your friends, tell your mothers. And we'll tell you thank you. New room for Bobby, which is
As
always nice. Ray's muted, which she tends to be from time to time.
Sorry. How many rooms do you have there, Bobby?
Many.
Many
Ray's got his super cool sunny shades on because his eyes are big bags of pussies. I am on a disclosed location that's already been
And the
It's
honeymoon.
a fancy
close.
fucking bed behind you, though. It is. That's a very fancy bed.
I'm just going to put a quota on mother jokes myself because the alley-oops right now are.
I mean, you
Too
could be
good.
fucking my mother right there. You could be watching and doing the show at the same
She's
time.
here.
Right
You just
now.
can't see her. You can hear her though.
Ah.
We're going to start Red Sox today here, boys, because we have to, Bobby. I apologize. We are still in the dog days of summer.
One more week,
camp
Bobby.
Starts
One
on
more week.
Saturday. However, until that time,
Red Sox
you
don't stop
will-
losing. We'll have to keep talking about them.
You will bow down to the Boston Red Sox, as will the city of Boston. 15 in a row, tying a Red Sox record dating back to Teddy Ballgame himself, 1946. The 14th win came off a Caleb Durbin hero 2-run home run in the 8th. Chapman closing it out. 14-game winning streaks, the longest winning streak in the majors this season. There have been just 7 win streaks of 15 or more games within a season in the expansion era since 1961. The most recent coming in 2021, and the Cardinals won 17 in a row. Here, I'm just going to rattle off some facts for you. Monday's win was the Red Sox 9th straight against AL East opponents, their longest streak since 2016. Before the All-Star break, they were horrible against the AL East. They're horrible against anybody, so I guess that doesn't matter. The comeback win against the Orioles was their 6th of July, tied with the Brewers for the most in a month. Their pitching staff has a 1.9 ERA during the streak, including 3 shutouts. The lineup is hitting 255, which in today's day and age is pretty good. Slash lines of 341, 461, with 22 home runs, averaging almost nearly 6 runs a game. They've averaged 4 runs prior to the streak, hitting 73 home runs in 85 games. When this all started, the Red Sox were 14 games under 500, 32-46 on June 24th. Worst record in the AL. Only better than the Rockies in all of Major League Baseball. And now they sit 2 games above 500. Do we have a live update on what they're doing now?
Oh yeah,
Please.
They've won the game.
they're losing 4-0 right now.
Ah. Wait. Oh,
They
there's a
won.
doubleheader.
They won.
I see.
They won game 1.
So
That
Bobby,
gave them
there's the
15.
thing. Baseball, they do double headers.
Very good.
They played in the afternoon. They won, making it 15 in a row. This would have been 16 in a row, but they're losing.
I didn't scroll down all the way.
It's all right, baby.
Bobby has a different definition of doubleheader, but I've given myself a quota, so I won't describe it here. And scrolling down all the way is involved. So it's okay that he didn't quite get that right in baseball. We know he's learning, and it's nice to see. And the Red Sox are giving him a chance to do so and a reason to do so. I don't know. We did this last week, a reflection on the Boston Red Sox win streak, Raymond. But I think it's worth it doing again. There's a pit in my stomach that says, can they keep it up? I've got some more. I've got some stuff from ESPN in terms of looking ahead, which I think is the interesting. Everybody's like natural reaction is to go, okay, well, now they have to be buyers at the deadline. Can they invest? Can they bring the right pieces to be a true contender in the playoffs? I brought forward last week that, look, unbelievable streak. I just gave you all the historical data. It doesn't happen all the time. However, if we were to say at the beginning of the season that the Red Sox would be 2 games over 500, second wild card spot heading to the playoffs, we would say probably not good enough. What went wrong? So that's what I said. That's kind of where I started last week. It's where I start this week. I've got a couple things to say on it, but I don't want to ramble on like I generally do in baseball segments. I want to throw it over to you, Raymond, and get your reflection on kind of that historical significance at 15 in a row. And maybe it stops now. They're losing 0-4, but who knows? The magic is in the building, so maybe 16 in a row.
The biggest thing and the biggest takeaway from this 15-game winning streak is what our oldest Chapman's interpreter said, because obviously he speaks Spanish, so he had someone interpret it for him. But basically he is saying, like, they asked him, like, what is the biggest difference right now? He came out and pretty much said that, the guys that are showing up ready to play. The locker room is at a high energy. It's a better environment right now during this 15-game winning streak. Who's not there right now? Trevor Story, Roman Anthony, Marcelo Meyer. Those 3 guys seemed like they were a cancer in that locker room and were bringing guys down, especially the veterans. I remember when Wilson Contreras pretty much got in an argument with Marcelo Meyer earlier in the season because he was getting pissed off about the young kids not showing up and like not taking accountability. That's the problem. And those guys are gone. This clubhouse is actually thriving without them. I don't want to see Marcelo Meyer or Trevor Story come back to this team. I would rather them just stay on the IL. Don't come back until next season. See if you can get your shit together. Because obviously, without those guys, this is a better team. This is a better environment. The guys are happy. And when you have a happy clubhouse, you can rattle off 15 in a row like they just did.
Combined with what Raymond said, Bobby, and this is going to be less of a baseball, more of a sports philosophical question. Chad Tracy, the interim manager for the Red Sox, obviously took over for the fired Alex Cora, who was one of the highest paid managers in the league. You combine that with what Ray just said, blowing out maybe some bad attitudes and some inflated salary. And now you've got young 4A baseball players coming up, playing their hearts out, playing a different style of baseball, doing what they have to do to win. Just speak on how important that is for a team to do something like this, win 15 games in a row off of 3/4 of the season. You were the worst team in your league, and now you have this influx in young, aggressive, motivated talent with a young, motivated manager that's filling this like void, this power void that was left by Alex Cora and some of these bigger names that are not in the clubhouse right now.
We can draw a comparison to what happened last year with the Patriots. Vrabel came in and he blew out everybody. And what we've heard from the locker room in New England was it was one of the best locker rooms that they've ever had. That it did drive them, and they were essentially punching above their weight. They had young talent. They blew out the other guys. If you look at it, what happened with the Red Sox, that's kind of what happened midseason. And I think what we'll see is they'll have their run, they'll win their games, and then they'll find their level. Like you said, this is probably where they were expected to be. It was just a whirlwind for how they got there, and there's a whole bunch of different reasons.
Which I'll add on that, Bobby, because Alex Cora, when he did get fired, I mean, he was a player's coach. Everyone loved him, but you could tell that he was just checked out. Going to his
Yeah, but there was a
daughter's
division in that. There was a division in that locker room. You had Trevor Story talking about "I want answers," and you had the Roman Anthony's, the younger kids of the world, who were coached by Chad Tracy and Worcester, kind of being silent, and the veterans, some of the veterans out there were bitching about it. And I think the omission of Alex Cora was due years ago. Like, Alex Cora won, the Red Sox won in 2018. And if you want to dial it back to 2018 and Alex Cora's run as a manager, there's not many runs like that in my memory where every button that guy pushed worked. Like, every button he pushed worked. Now, his team is loaded. That helps in baseball, certainly. You can't win when that's not the case, or win it all anyway. But he was on a roll in 2018. Since then, it's kind of been down. He has not made great decisions. Like, I think he was inflated a lot, I guess is the point there. And the way that the Red Sox wanted to move forward, he needed to go, and he was not a match with Breslow. And that's not to say that I'm a huge Breslow fan, but if you're gonna start dealing out the credit pie, I actually don't even know where to start. The only logical place to start is the players. It's the young players coming up and playing their asses off. And then I probably go to Chad Tracy as the manager that has created an environment for these kids to come up and play well. And then honestly, I might go ownership for firing Alex Cora. And then I get to Breslow. Now, Breslow, we've talked about this, so I'm not going to belabor on a lot, has built a really good pitching program. He's built a good staff. He's built a lot of depth. All the stats are out there. Sonny Gray's having a freaking Cy Young year. Jake Bennett was a good trade that he made that is coming in and playing strong. We know the young guys. He moved Brian Bayo back to the bullpen now in the bigs, which let's see. Let's hold our breath on that one. But his pitching depth is real. It's legit for sure. But let's not pretend that the team out there is what was his vision for this year. He fucked up his vision. He wanted Bregman. They blew it. He wanted another right-handed bat. They blew it. That's why they have Ranger Suarez, because they flailed at the end of free agency. They needed to go make a splash. So, there is some good fortune going on here for Craig Breslow, which, it so much now points to, can you capitalize on this at the deadline? Can you make a real trade? Can you give up something of value to get something of value back? Can you part with a Peyton Tolle? Can you part with a Conley Early? Can you part with, well, Myers an easy one, but maybe even Roman Anthony? Damn it, Bobby, you ask the question every week. Who's the cat in Houston? Slugger in Houston.
Jordan.
Thank you, Jordan. Does it take Roman Anthony and Conley Early and some guys to get Jordan Alvarez? Fucking do it. Do you have the sack now to do what it takes to truly put this team in a real contention run? Because that's what you should be after last year. That's what you should be. So bring my whole thought process full circle here. Let's not give them credit just because they've rattled off 15 in a row. Now they're 3 games above 500. This is below what they should have been. They should have been building on last year. They blew it in the offseason. And because of their young, scrappy players, they've dug themselves out of that hole. And now it's up to the front office again to try and get themselves back in it. Raymond, any thoughts on that before I move on to what that might actually look like?
No, if it's up to the front office to make that call, it's going to be very tricky for him. I mean, Breslow hasn't really done that great of trade acquisitions. Please help me, Bobby. Thank
Acquisitions.
Yeah, so it should be it's going to be a daunting task for him. And like you said, Rich, if he has to have some big balls to pull the strings, I don't think he's going to be able to do it. I think it's going to be like one of the things that they do every year. They're going to be in on all these big name talents, the Jordans, the kid out of Washington, the first baseman that they're touting right now that they're going to be the guy to get. I think they're all going to be in. Something's going to happen. bigger name market, Yankees, Mets, someone like that's going to swoop in and take him. But hey, we were in on him. We just couldn't get him.
I'll just give him this credit. They traded man, sorry, I cannot talk tonight. They traded
Welcome to my
Teal
world.
for Crochet 2 years ago. Kyle Teal was one of the big three in Meyer, Anthony, and Teal coming up to save the Red Sox. And they moved him for Garrett Crochet, which at the time was a good deal. We'll get to what Garrett Crochet's point is now. So I don't know. I actually don't even know if it's necessarily about balls. I think it's actually about skill. I think ownership is okay with it. I think they want to make a move. I think they want to push forward. I think they're feeling the pressure and the timing is right. I now question if Breslow actually has the managerial skills within this framework to make a deal. Can
I push back on you on that one? Yes, he made the deal for Crochet, but he's very good at pitch. He's very good at looking at pitchers. Craig Breslow can address the pitching situation. He knows how to read pitchers. He has the talent for that. He has the eye for pitchers. When it comes to on-field players, when it comes to the batting order, he strikes out more than frequently.
Can I push back on the pushback?
Yeah.
That's not actually the sentiment that we're talking about. If he makes a trade and he trades Conley early and there's big stuff going out and whatever comes back blows, that's what you're talking about. He can't identify talent in the lineup. What we were talking before is, does he have what it takes to pull the trigger on getting rid of some of Peyton Tolley or a Conley Early or a Marcelo Meyer, a big name prospect that they were relying on? Does he have it in him, and does he have the skill to trade that guy? And then the return, yeah, you're absolutely right. Has he proven that he can identify a good return for the lineup? No, he has not landed that guy yet in a trade. He hasn't landed that guy yet at all. No. Wilson Contreras, I'll give you that. You traded for Wilson Contreras, so we got to give him that.
Okay. Can I push back? Pushback.
Right? They didn't sign Contreras. They traded for Contreras, right?
Yeah, they traded for him. It was pretty much nothing. Remember, it was with Sonny Gray. Sonny Gray was pretty much a scratch, and then Wilson Contreras. Pushback to the pushback. You're right.
Push. Yep. Push. Okay, very quickly here. This is from ESPN. I'm just going to rip it from Mr.
Real
David
fast, though.
Schoenfield.
Real fast. Rip it. Have you seen all the firings from ESPN? Can we just sidetrack that real quick? Disney just fucking firing everybody. Ryan Clark right in the middle of a fucking segment.
Is that not in 10 questions? Hold on.
No.
Is that's not in a 10 question?
No, that's why I just wanted to bring it up.
Can we make that an 11th question, seeing as this is not the time to do it?
Absolutely.
I'm just going to push back on you right now.
You can push back. I take the push.
Can we make that next segment? The next segment is 10 questions. Can we go next 10 plus questions with a guy named Rob? We'll start with the ESPN firings.
Yes. Sure.
Stick around for that, folks. Let me rattle off what it looks like via ESPN. David Schoenfield for the Red Sox here as we move forward. 5 keys for the rest of the way. Will Crochet an early return? Crochet has yet to start a throwing program. Early was started throwing on flat ground earlier. Spoiler alert, I don't think Crochet is coming back. I think Early might come back, but he doesn't have the frame to last the Major League Baseball season. And as we've talked about in this program before, all Major League pitchers, it's just a ticking time bomb of when you're going to get that major surgery. So sounds like Early's on track.
They're massive pussies.
They're saying Crochet, his realistic timeline is make a run for the playoffs.
Okay, my realistic timeline for Crochet is May.
Wow.
Of which there will be no baseball because these sea bags are going into massive negotiations and they will cancel the season. So we'll see you in 2028, Garrett Crochet. Number two key for ESPN is keep hitting home runs. That's a novel idea. through June 2024, the Red Sox have ranked 29th in home runs. Since June 25th, they ranked 16th. Wilson Contreras, who's arguably the best right-handed hitter in the game this year, during the 21-game stretch, 333, 21 RBIs. I'm not even going to say this next guy's name. I will. Jaron Duran. Boo. Yuck. Continues to struggle, however, with a 594 season OPS and a 156 average over the past 21. I don't even know what that means. Fuck Jared Duran. If he's not traded this deadline, I might just quit on the team just out of spite of that.
I don't know if you've been listening to the Zolak and Bertrand show, but Tyler Milliken used to work there. And him and Jaron Duran don't like each other. And pretty much Jaron Duran said, next time I see you, I'm going to fuck you up. Saw him at one of the things and says, hey, what's the big deal? Like, what? I don't understand what your big deal is, problem is, whatever.
Did he fuck him up?
Nope. He just got up and walked away like a little bitch.
I did hear that story. Jaron Duran is a lost soul, and on top of it, he's an asshole. So you talk about addition by subtraction, Trevor Story, Marcelo Meyer, Roman Anthony. Duran should be the next guy to go. Get him out of here. Get him out of here for nothing. I don't care. Move him. Number 3, real quickly here. Who's the answer at shortstop? Trevor Story. No. 60-day DL. Do not bring him back. For now, Cheng. Don't do it. 24-year-old rookie is claimed off waivers in February. A defensive stalwart, not the best hitter, hitting 9th, but he has solidified one of the most important defensive positions in baseball at shortstop. Unless you're going to trade for a bona fide major league shortstop who can hit, keep him in. I don't want to see Meyer. I don't want to see Story. Cheng. What about second base? Anthony Siegler. Anthony Siegler is a 4A player they got from the Brewers. This is another scrappy guy. He's kind of like epitomes the heart and soul of this turnaround, this 15-game winning streak. What do you do with him? Marcelo Meyer is doing sprints in the outfield. Here's what I do with him. Send Marcelo Meyer down to Miami or Fort Myers with Roman Anthony. Let those two bang the dumb out of themselves through all the broads in Florida. And then when they're ready to come back in 2028 after the labor strike, Anthony Siegler will play himself out of the league because he's not that good. For now, ride that kid at second base like we ride Ray's mother on a Tuesday night. And then the 5th at a reliever, pretty standard addition here at the deadline. You always want to get a nice arm in the back of the bullpen if you're going to go on the run. So there you go. There's your Red Sox past, present, future. If you like that, subscribe. If you didn't, subscribe anyway. Also, hit the like button, hit the share button. Tell your friends, tell your mothers that they could also be roasted imminently. If you just tell us their name. Next time. If you're with us live, stick around. We got 10 plus questions from a guy named Rob, and we're going to start with ESPN firings.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Hey guys, what do you make of all the firings at ESPN this week?
Disney is letting everyone go. I thought it was hilarious that it was mid segment with Ryan Clark. They went to commercial and they came back and he was fired.
It's awesome. I'll tell you who isn't firing, and that's the Simple Minds Sports Show.
You got rid of Carl Ravitch, got fired after 30 plus years over there at ESPN. Cam Newton got fired. Ryan
That
Clark.
was justified.
Can we pause there? Can we pause on Cam Newton?
Yeah, absolutely.
Fuck you, Cam Newton. I fucking hate Cam Newton. I hated him when they signed him, when you idiots celebrated. I hate him now. He sucks.
He does suck.
Yeah, but I just don't understand. I guess they gave Pat McAfee the bag of money, him and his team, and now they're just letting everyone go. So I don't know if there's a.
Here's all you have to understand.
He is ESPN.
Here's all you have to understand. The media landscape is in absolute shambles. No one knows how to navigate the streaming. There's no consistency. There's money being haggled, bargained, dealt every 2 years. It feels like the rights for all of these leagues is coming up, and they contracts don't mean anything anymore. They renegotiate every fucking year. It's like the NBA and NFL. That's it. That's the deal. So, and all these mergers,
Yeah, that's a big problem too.
we don't do
Mergers.
politics on the show, but where are the fucking watchdogs for the monopolies in this goddamn country? Get on that shit. Break these fuckers up. They're going to charge you too much money, and they're going to make it too hard to do anything. That's that's happening. All of the
Rupert
mergers
Murdoch
all going
already-
under one
yeah.
shit.
Rupert Murdoch already wrote to the White House or Senate. I don't know, but he's saying you got to watch these guys. This is bullshit. It's killing products, blah, blah, blah. Even though he's the one that did it before back in the 80s and 90s.
Come home to roost there, Murdoch, but he's not wrong.
No.
You got to stop all these mergers. It's fucking ridiculous. There's going to be 4 fucking dudes that own everything in media.
Yeah. pretty much. Even though
That is what
Murdoch
it's
was doing the
looking
same thing.
Not us though, baby. Independent all the way.
Independent small business. That's how we do it.
The only way they're gonna stop us is banging through that door.
Yeah.
Why would the NBA possibly wait for LeBron to pick a team to put out their schedule?
Just give you the answer, Ray. Don't even answer. I just gave you the answer. Fucking Disney and the rights and all. It's money.
You could ask a better
damn it.
question. What about the guy with the Heat? What about the guy with the Miami Heat that released a press conference for next week, but then had to delete it because it wasn't true and all that? I don't know if you saw that, Rich. It came out today.
Can I give this story so it's succinct?
Absolutely.
A Miami Heat in social media post came out that there was going to be a press conference to introduce LeBron James as the newest Heat member on July 27th. It was very quickly deleted. Since then, that person has been fired, and Miami Heat are looking for a new YouTube coordinator, which obviously
Ray would be great at that job.
I mean, he'd probably fuck it up. Which obviously, insinuates that LeBron is going to sign with the Miami Heat, and then now we hear the reports that he had something in the works, and now he doesn't want to do it. And LeBron was all pissy about Adam Silver talking about delaying the schedule because of him. I would not put it past LeBron that with this Miami fiasco, he goes, I'm not going to Miami now, and he just goes and does something else.
There was talk that Steve Kerr was saying that it's a done deal. He's coming to Golden State. And then LeBron mentioned something about trust the process. So now everyone thinks he's going to sign the Sixers.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something on the heels of this story or ongoing stories that have been happening that I started I think I mentioned them on the show probably a year or plus ago. And I think we could start a movement here. The age of player empowerment is over. Fuck player empowerment. I don't give a shit about the players. The owners are going to win every time. Everybody has a boss. These guys are going to they own you. They own your rights. This is the whole thing. You're in an entertainment business. Entertain me. Your player empowerment ruined the NBA, and I don't give a shit about you anymore. I don't care about you, LeBron. Fucking go away. I just want a good product. I don't care about player empowerment. And neither should you.
We don't.
Here.
Millionaires. They're all millionaires. Fuck the players. Fuck their empowerment.
LeBron's a billionaire.
Anyway.
And an asshole.
That's true.
Spain, the World Cup champions, the country of España, gifted their players their weight in tomatoes. Would you like to be gifted your weight in tomatoes? In actual tomatoes.
Why?
I mean, that's
Why?
a lot of
What would I
tomatoes
do?
for Ray, but
That'd be a lot of tomatoes. They'd spoil. I would not be able to use them all. What's the point of this? I don't understand.
I would take those tomatoes and shove them right up your mother's ass.
And I'd throw mine at her as Bobby was shoving.
It would be a bloodbath.
I'd take mine and potatoes, though, because I'm a proud Irish.
I'd do the potatoes. I could eat that.
That's probably a more practical item.
I didn't hear that story. That's stupid, Spain.
It's very stupid, yes.
Uh-huh.
Glad you learned it here.
Yeah.
Will the Patriots have a top 5 offense in 2026?
Absolutely, positively, they will. You got Drake May. You got a strong running game. You got a very strong offensive line. You got A.J. Brown. You got a very deep wide receiver core, deep offensive line. Yes, they will.
I think it's close. I think they will. I don't think they'll be the number 1, but I think that they'll flirt with that. They were close
5
to it last year. Yeah, no,
I
think they will. I think they'll be a very good team on offense.
No, number one reason I still have doubts about Drake May. I can't wait to talk about it as we get into training camp. The doubts about Drake May have been shoved down in New England here, and I am going to drag them up out of the mud. Secondly, historically, McDaniel's offenses have been lower in these categories. It doesn't lend itself to like yards. Yards is a big one for a number one offense in the league. So when you talk about the technicalities of it, I don't think McDaniel's offense lends it to it. And schedule, all of it, I think it's close. Top 10, sure. Top 5, I don't think so.
No. Would you rather have every argument between you and your wife sent to both your families or sent to everyone you each work with?
Families.
I'm fine
that
with
bad.
either of them because I'm always right. But
Totally.
we'll go families.
I got a pretty solid wall blocking off wall and family life right now. So let's keep it all in the family.
Really?
Yeah, I don't let a lot of people in.
Keep
You
it
let us
silent.
in. You let us in. Your mother.
I like
Your
how you
family.
alley-ooped yourself.
Thank you.
Yeah. Your family, you incense fucking king.
Thank you.
Nothing like a good self alley-oop.
Thank you.
ESPN ranked the Patriots with the best under 25 core in the league. Agree or disagree?
Oh, absolutely. You got Drake May. You got Christian Gonzalez. 1-2.
Mouth pop. Who gives a shit? Shut the fuck
Oh.
up. Next question.
All right.
Yeah. When you look at the rest of the people, it's hard to disagree that theirs isn't better, but to call it the best, yeah, I kind of agree. It's a dumb question.
Who gives a shit? Who's the last 25-year-old to win a Super Bowl? Who fucking cares? Who cares? Look at the Rams. I like the question, Bobby. Well phrased. I hate the sentiment. Who gives a shit? I hate this time of year in sports.
The lists,
hate it.
yeah, just trying to fill things. Yeah, I get it.
I hate it.
I get it.
What, Ray?
Kenneth Walker III, who won Super Bowl MVP, was the last 25-year-old to win a Super Bowl.
Against the Patriots?
Yes.
There you go. How'd that work out for all those 24-year-olds against the Patriots? I guess 1 year difference will be real stellar. Who's he playing for now this year? I feel like
Kansas City.
they must be tanking.
They're
Yeah, they
tanking.
are. Well,
Will Christian
Wait,
Gonzalez hold in at training camp?
I think he's gonna. Yeah, but I think he's gonna get signed sooner or later. I think they're waiting for that Weatherspoon kid to get signed. They both have the same agent. Weatherspoon's gonna get signed first, and then Gonzalez will be right behind him.
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
This is starting to feel like a Patriot contract situation.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's a new
I bet
era.
I bet the contract they've put in front of him is incentive laden all the way up to what he wants, and they're arguing over incentives. He set out 4 weeks last year. 4 regular season games. He sat out 8 weeks because of a hamstring.
Yeah.
If he starts week 1, color me shocked.
I would
So,
be surprised. He's going to be a problem.
How's that under 25-year-old roster looking for you now?
What, does he have to play half the season so he doesn't void his contract or whatever?
Less. I think it's less. I think
it's
he
like
has to come
6
back
games.
like week 10 or something.
Yeah, I think it's 6 games. Yeah.
It's a problem. It's a problem.
He's-
Can I do a follow-up question? I know we've had this very quickly, so I know we've done this a lot. Do you pay him? Do you give him money?
Yeah.
I feel like they're stuck. If he truly held out last year without being held out and he's going to do it again this year, I would trade him. Like if that's actually what happened. But philosophically, I would want to draft good players and keep them.
I would have done that at the draft. Now I give him the money because you can move off money in the NFL
Easier
at any
than
given time. Now just give him a signing bonus. Make him happy and have a good year.
Yeah.
And then revisit it next year and trade him if you want. You can trade anybody at any given time. Now just give him his fucking money.
Yeah.
He's not going to play for $4 million this year.
He wants $100 million
He
guaranteed.
wants 34. He's not going to play for
He's
4.
not playing.
No, he wants $100 million guaranteed.
Yeah, he wants 34 per year is what I'm saying.
Yes,
he wants
yes.
$30 more million this year than what he's guaranteed.
Yeah.
So give him 17 up front and then figure it out next year.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. Will the Bengals have a defense this year?
Who cares? You got the best quarterback who was under 25 that came into the NFL. He went to the Super Bowl, 24?
Fourth
Or what?
best.
Oh, fourth best. Sorry. Thank you.
Yeah.
their
Spoiler alert: the
defense-
Bengals are going to suck again. Okay, just spoiler alert. They're going to be
Well,
bad.
Ray, gentlemen.
Spoiler alert, they might be in my power rankings next.
Ray,
segment.
gentlemen's bet.
Jesus.
Gotcha.
Gentlemen's bet. We'll settle it yes or no on whether we take the bet in our next segment for you live listeners. Bengals make the playoffs, yes or no?
Yes.
No.
Okay, I said we will settle it next segment. Do you want to take the bet?
Yes, I want to take the bet.
Okay, stick around or tune into Dr. Big Mac's power rankings to determine if the Bengals will make the playoffs or not.
Here's a question for you. Will Drake May improve or regress in 2026?
Improve. Second year, as first time I think he's had consecutive years of an offensive coordinator since probably high school. I don't think he had it in college. I think the college he even lost his OC. So yeah, I think it's going to be a progression improvement for Drake May this year.
I think statistically, he'll have less statistics. I think he'll win less games. I think if you, by eye test, if you watch the games, he'll fumble less. He'll be a better player playing against better teams. So I think he'll be a better player, but I don't think he'll get the results that he got last year.
I think your overall sentiment of Drake May at the end of the season will be he probably fell back a little bit.
Fell back as in he isn't as good of a player, or just like results?
Yeah, I think the expectations of Drake May are very high. I think he's overrated. I think he has a lot to prove. I don't think he proved it.
He absolutely
nearly
has stuff to prove
at all last year against good competition. I think he has a better team around him this year. To what Ray said is correct. He's got an OC with him. I think he has talent. I don't think he's proven that he can come from behind. I don't think he's proven that he can beat good defenses. I don't think he's proven a lot of things in the league, and he's going to come up against it this year. And I think he's going to fail a lot. I think he's going to fail a lot this year, but he's probably going to learn, and internally he will get better. In year 4, you'll see the repercussions from that. But at the end of the year, you'll probably go, "Ooh, shit, he had some fucking bad games, and he had some good games, and we feel pretty good about him." But ultimately, he fell short. So the ultimate sentiment is like, it'll be another, oh man, next year. Next year's his year. I think at the end of this year, we'll go, all right, May's ready to take that step into elite. Because that let me make it clear. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about the difference between elite and really, really good. I think he'll be really good. I think he'll be a very good top 10 quarterback. But like elite is the expectation. And I think he falls short of that this year, and we'll feel that at the end.
Last question. Does Roman Anthony's pinky still hurt?
Who knows?
Apparently.
Yeah, who knows? He's in
Ray,
Florida
can
somewhere.
you ask your mother? I heard it's been up her ass for months.
I can.
Yeah.
I'm going to text her after this.
Her hands are busy.
Yeah.
If you are with us live, thanks for sticking around. Stick around to see the answer to that gentleman's bet between Raymond and I. If not, go ahead, hit subscribe, rate, review, tell your friends, tell your mothers. We'll be right back with Dr. Big Mac's Power Rankings.
All right. I purposely didn't send this to you, so you guys couldn't have time to critique it, make fun of me, like you always
that
do.
makes sense. Can I just step in real quickly?
Absolutely.
Can I push back?
You can push back.
Welcome to Dr. Big Mac's Power Rankings, which is introduced the segment. That's great. How many teams do we have?
I put 10, but I can do 5.
Can we limit it to 5?
Absolutely.
Can we walk down to 5? Give us your best consolation picks outside of the 5. So you have your top 5, and then like 6 through 10, like start with them. Give us like 2 or 3 of those to joggle around with and tell you if you're wrong, and then we'll go 5. Top 5.
All right. I get the 3 I'll give you is the Detroit Lions, Baltimore Ravens, Buffalo Bills. Those are on the outside.
Okay, well, there's an obvious one there that many people think will be in the top 5. You got a problem with the Bills, Ravens, or Detroit being out of the top 5, Bobby?
I don't think the Lions are in the top 5. The Ravens, the Bills. I don't know if he's entirely wrong there. I think that I don't know. I'm down on those teams. Ravens, new head coach. I don't think the Bills are a top 5 team, and I'm down on the Lions.
Interesting. Look, I know you call me a Josh Allen
Lover.
Yeah. He's arguably the best quarterback in the NFL. I don't think that
Is that the team you're talking about? I thought you were talking about the Ravens. You're talking about the Bills that you think deserve to be.
I have no faith in the Ravens. I have been a Lamar hater for a very long time.
So it's the Bills you had a problem with. The Bills you think deserve to be in the top 5 to start the season.
Yeah, no. To my credit, I have not given this any thought. I don't even on the top of my head. Frankly, my sports brain is so bad right now. I was sitting at a bar just before I got here, and there was the Week 15 Bills versus Patriots game where Henderson ripped that long one off. I couldn't remember who won that game. Patriots lost. Yeah. I could not remember what happened. That's how bad my sports brain is right now. I'm not locked in. So I have no idea.
It's almost NFL time, baby.
I know. I am going to lock in. I have no idea who's going to be good in the NFL this year.
I still think when you have DJ Moore as your number 1 wide receiver, that is not a good recipe to get into your top 5.
Yeah, and they got a new head coach, and I don't trust him. He looks so happy to be there.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, please start with your top 5.
All right. So at number 5, I have the AFC West champs from last year, the Denver Broncos. In Bo we trust, right, Richard? Your boy. I don't know. I just don't think they're going to be the winners of the AFC West this year, but I think they're going to be a powerhouse, probably the first wild card team in there. So I take the Denver Broncos at number 5.
Yep. Number 1 first problem. Fair. You do? Boy, I think
the Broncos are a good team.
I think they're getting so overrated. Now, this contradicts my own take on Bo Nix, but I think Bo Nix is not a great quarterback. I think he's okay. He's fine. I think if the Patriots traded down in the draft that I asked them to do and take Bo Nix at 16, everyone would be okay. They had a strength of schedule very similar to the Patriots last year. They won very, very close games by the skin of their teeth. They're in a difficult division, despite what you want to say about the rest of the teams. I put the Bills above the Broncos. In a schedule where the Bills play the Jets and the Dolphins, they will finish above the Broncos, I think. I put the Bills above the Broncos. Sorry.
Okay. Bobby, anything?
Nope.
Well, Rich is going to agree with this next one, and Bobby's going to get very, very angry. The winner of the AFC West this year will be the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes cleared to go with his torn MCL and PCL, whatever else, ACTCL that he had in his knee. He's ready to roar, ready to rock and roll this season. Some people would say that they are going to be laying up this season and, taking it in. They're not going to be trying hard, but they got the Super Bowl MVP, Kenneth Walker III there. That defense is always ready to go. So, yeah, I'm taking the Kansas City Chiefs at number 4.
Bobby?
Nah. They're rebuilding. You didn't know that? Come on. Wrong. Wrong.
I believe in Patrick Mahomes. I do. I think that he'll probably be motivated. Travis Kelce obviously needs to retire, but having your binky as a top quarterback is important. Their offense can get if Patrick Mahomes can stay healthy, they will 100% be in the mix. They will 100% be in the mix. Are they a top 5 beginning of the year power team? Probably not.
But you got to remember, they finished 3rd last season. They finished 3rd in the AFC West, so they play the 3rd place team in every division that they play.
I know, but I think that those criteria are a little bit outside of the power ranking.
Who's the best team?
Who's the best team?
Yeah. Not who's going to finish with the best schedule or the best record because of their schedule.
Well, there's another. We can
go in Big Mac's brain. This is his segment. So in that scenario, in the AFC West, where the Chiefs play the 3rd place teams across the country and the Broncos are a little overrated, yeah, I'm with you there. I'm not sleeping on the Chiefs. I will never sleep on Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid.
Nope.
Ever.
Nope. Not until that man has a heart attack. At number 3, I have the defending Super Bowl champion, the Seattle Seahawks. I just, flash in the pan. Sam Darnold doing it 2 years in a row. I don't see it. I don't see it. They just paid Jackson Smith and
This
Jigba
would be
a ton
the
of
third
money.
year in a row.
This will
It'd
be the
his
third
year in a row.
Well, he did it with Minnesota. He hasn't done it consecutively.
More
with a
impressive
team.
to do it two with different
More
teams.
impressive with two different teams.
Well, they're still in my top 5. I still think they can make a run at another Super Bowl, but I just don't. Think
Can I
they're the
give you a
best team.
trend in the NFL that needs to be taken
Absolutely.
into consideration? Defense is back, baby. Defense
is
means
back.
defense again. Seattle's defense is legit. Jackson Smith and Jigba is arguably the best wide receiver in the league. And say what you want about Darnold, Bobby's right. He did it 2 years in a row with two different teams. That's impressive. He won a Super Bowl.
Yep.
He's a good quarterback. He's a good quarterback with a good team. They should be taken.
With a good coach.
They won the fucking Super Bowl, so obviously they should be taken seriously. Yep. Top 3 is good. Let's see who I have ahead of them. Obviously, Patriots are going to be 1. That's a mistake.
And
Let's
I
see
assume
how it
it's the
goes.
Rams and Patriots coming up.
Yeah.
At number 2, I have the New England Patriots, the defending AFC champions. I think they got better. I think they helped out Drake May tremendously. I think he's going to have a very good 2026. He might even be in the elite conversation when the time comes at the end of the season when he's back to the Super Bowl and probably hoisting the Lombardi Trophy. So, yeah, I put the Patriots at number 2. Call me a homer all you want, but I like what they did this offseason. They got better at positions they needed to get better at.
Interesting. I don't see Burrow on this list yet.
Mm.
We're going to have Rams first here, and that's fine. That's probably accurate on
That's the
paper,
correct
especially if
You're on mute, Raymond.
You have to give it to the Rams. You have to
You
give
have
it to the
to.
Rams.
The Rams are number 1.
I'm with you there. I'm looking at a power rankings here from the ringer.com. Maybe my sports brain is just out of touch right now. I don't like any of these teams. 7, the Texans. 6, the Jaguars.
Nope.
They've
What?
got
We did
Patriots
forget-
at 5. You've got
like
We got to
Bills at
take
4.
the Chiefs out and put in the Eagles.
No.
Yeah,
Eagles, no
forgetting
fucking
the-
way.
Forgetting the Eagles is a mistake.
One of the power rankings that I saw, they had the Bears at number 8.
A lot of people are high on the Bears. A lot of
I don't
people are high
know
on
why.
Caleb Williams.
I don't know
Yeah,
why.
the Bears here in the ringer. The Bears in the ringer here
They're high on the coach.
are number 8.
Yeah. Oh.
And Chargers are 8. The Bears are 9.
The Chargers are at 8. How do you like that, Bobby?
49ers 10.
They're probably like the 8th best team in the league. I mean, that's not far
I don't
from. They're
think
not a
we-
bad team. They're just a
I
loser
don't think
team.
I don't think we got a good league. I think it's a bad league.
And that's why I'm saying the Patriots have a shot to go win the AFC again.
They have a shot
I
to win
get-
the AFC again.
Look, I give the Patriots shot. I 100% give the Patriots shot. I have doubts about Drake May. We're going to start to have those conversations next week. If Drake May can do what you said he will do, Raymond, and move into the elite cast, the Patriots will be perennial Super Bowl favorites again. I have doubts that he can do that. And if he can't do that, you will be battling with the Texans and the Jaguars and and the Bills of the league for that 6 and 7th 5, 6, 7 wild card spot. That's
Flop the Seahawks and Patriots, take out the Chiefs, and put the Eagles. That's the top 5.
I don't think the segment was called Power Rankings with Chief Bobby. It was called Dr. Big Mac's Power Rankings, bitch tits. That's my fucking segment. I gave you my top 5, and that's what it is.
Fine.
Yeah, it's not great. Now, where did you have your Joe Burrow Bengals? And
I did it at number 10 in case you gave me, you wanted all number like 10 through 1. So I put them at 10 just to start it off spicy.
you gave him you're at number 10. Okay. Can you rattle off your 10 right now?
Yeah, it was the Houston Texans. Cincinnati Bengals at 10. 9, I had the Houston Texans. At number 8, I had the Detroit Lions. At number 7, the Baltimore Ravens. Number 6, Buffalo Bills. Number 5, I had tell me who I had at number 5. Broncos, thank you. Number 4, Kansas City Chiefs. Number 3, Seattle Seahawks. Number 2, New England Patriots. And number 1, the LA Rams.
So you have the Bengals as the 7th best team in the AFC,
Which would make them
scraping at the playoffs.
goddamn right. They're making the playoffs, baby.
Okay. So you got the Bengals better than Okay. All right, so we're at gentleman's bet, $25. Bengals.
Sure.
Bengals don't make the playoffs. That's my bet.
Sure. Yep. Me and Bobby have a bet too, so don't worry.
I don't care about that. Bobby, do you have an opinion with no attachment to it? Do the Bengals
The
make the
Bengals
playoffs or no?
blow, and they are going to miss the playoffs.
There you go. Do you third-party judgment? If the Bengals miss the playoffs again and Joe Burrow does not get to the playoffs again, should Ray pay me back my $25 for being the fourth best quarterback in the league?
He should write a letter of apology for taking your money.
Ooh.
But I think the bet would stand, but he should apologize.
Do you want me to mail the letter, or do you have
Agreed.
to do an email?
I want you to handwrite it and put it in an envelope and mail it.
I think that that's fair.
That'd be
The
fair.
bet was
That'd be fair.
legitimately won by Raymond, but he should apologize for taking the money. And after
only
what
on
happened.
timing. Joe Burrow had a great regular season the fourth.
I think that's a fair compromise where all parties will be satisfied with that result.
Okay, do you agree, Raymond?
I agree.
Okay, excellent. That is stamped. We're on video.
Let it be done.
If you're on video with us, go ahead and hit subscribe, rate, review. If you're with us live, stick around. We got This or That with Chief Bobby coming right after this.
All right. Thank you, Raymond. Would you rather accidentally send a text to your boss or your ex?
What kind of text we're talking about?
Either text. Could be anything. Anything random
X.
that you would send.
X.
Yeah. X.
Yeah.
The X thing.
Because I don't. After that, I'd be like, "Oop, butt dial, sorry," or
My bad.
wrong.
Yeah, so
my
much
bad,
less
yeah.
explanation. You just delete the number, block
Go
it,
fuck yourself,
fucking
kind of.
around.
Yeah. Boss, you have to see them still. They give you your paycheck, kind of thing. So
You call him cunt still, Raymond?
yes, I said 2 fingers. He put 3.
Did you get that was a gay joke too, Raymond?
Yeah, I did.
Because he's
Yeah.
okay. I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
All right, good. I got it. I enjoyed it. Very good. Raymond, you should say boss because you actually have the power in that dynamic because you're the only.
You're the
fucking
only
plumber.
fucking plumber.
You're the only fucking plumber. You should text them and be like, "Oh, sorry, dickwad. You want your water on tomorrow? I bet you do. Fuck off."
I
Yeah,
thought about
it
that today when
accidental
I was doing a job. I thought about both of you. I was like,
You
I should just go home. I should just go home right now. I
every
should be
single
like, you know what?
day.
Fuck this.
Drop
I'm
your
out.
miniature nutsack on his
I'm out.
desk and demand something.
He has a big nutsack. He has a
So-
miniature
sorry,
dick. big
massive
nutsack.
nutsack, small dong. Apologize.
Yeah,
I got
that's
him
fine.
backwards.
It's fine.
It's like an acorn in a bag of leaves.
Some would say it looks like a split cashew. Some would say.
Whatever.
Some say
Be able to talk to animals or speak every language.
every language. Fuck
Every
the
language for sure. Yeah, every language for sure. So then when you go to water country, you know what they're saying to you.
Actually, okay, that's
Water
racist. We have to
country.
beep that.
Why
is that racist? Am I the only one that can speak to animals?
That's correct.
Like Aquaman? Fuck, Aquaman's such a loser.
I don't like people, so I would rather speak to animals. It could be interesting to what they have to say, and maybe they'll do my bidding, which would be some sort of superpower.
Yeah, that's the best case scenario. The worst case scenario is animals are as dumb as everybody knows that they are, and
Like
now
me.
you're just friends with a bunch
talking
of
to me.
rays with 4 legs.
It's not much different than what I got going on now. Okay, but maybe I
Yeah.
could get those rays with 4 legs to do hilarious shit. Okay,
Yeah, your low bar is status quo, and your high bar
Exactly.
is dominate the world.
exactly. So now if I'm talking to a cat, I just be like, "Hey, go scratch that guy," and the cat's just like, "Nah," and just fucking does it. It'd be great.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah, the incremental change of making your life better, and maybe some generational wealth of knowing every language in the world, not as great as scratching an idiot with a cat.
Yeah,
Way better.
way better, Vine. Well done.
Way
Agreed.
better.
Agreed. I've been proven wrong. Go.
Thank you. Sweat mayonnaise or cry ketchup.
I already sweat mayonnaise, so I might as well try to cry some ketchup.
I thought you didn't like mayonnaise.
I love mayonnaise.
Just
Uh,
not
uh,
Italian.
I cry
on
significantly
an
less than
Italian.
I sweat,
Oh,
so I'll go cry ketchup.
Yeah.
Wait, say that again.
I cry significantly less than I sweat. I sweat daily. I don't cry every day, so I
No,
only
you're-
have to deal with the crying occasionally.
You're dead inside. No, sweating. Yeah. Well, yeah, I sweat a lot and I cry often.
If you sweated mayonnaise, I'd just come to you with some French fries and make Vine cry, and then mix it together.
You'd
and
have to
a nice
stand in
little
line with
condiment.
your mother.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I sweat mayonnaise in her mouth. Just a different kind.
Oh, you're talking about cum?
No, I didn't mean that. Sorry.
Oh,
Did I say that
okay.
out loud?
Yeah,
Apologies.
you did.
I'm sorry.
That's
Maybe
all
I
right.
didn't mean it.
Lose your phone for a week or lose your wallet for a week?
Lose my wallet.
Phone.
What?
Losing
You
your
can do
phone
everything with your
sounds
phone.
The delight of not having the delight of not being attached.
Yeah.
Well, how am I going to jerk off in the shower?
Your imagination.
No.
Steal someone's phone. I don't care. The delight of not being attached is like I had it for periods during the vacation I just had. You forget what life was like.
It was fun. It was fun
Oh,
back in the day.
it's like and then the anxiety comes rushing back as soon as you start to think about it. But
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, the practical answer is no wallet. You don't need your wallet anymore. I get that,
No.
but
I'm gonna snip snap. I'm gonna take yours. I like that. Get rid of the phone for a week.
why don't you head on up? Start the generator. Everyone put their phones in the.
Joke's on you. Your mother asked me to leave before you came up.
No, she didn't.
No. Have fingers as long as your legs as short as your fingers.
Well,
Don't
Brenda
fucking say it, you son of a bitch.
she's actually asked about that before.
If Ray's legs were as short as his fingers, it would be like he had 3 penises. He had like 3 little down there
Almost.
with just a
Dude.
big sack. He would be like a blob that would just kind of roll on his little sack with his finger dong hanging out.
No, it'll still look the same. It'd be like this. It'd be like
It's probably what the aliens look like, and then on top is the dark side of the fupa just roaming over.
Give me the long fingers.
Yeah, you definitely need that.
Be stuck in traffic for 10 hours or on an airplane next to a crying baby for 10 hours.
Airplane.
Give me the airplane.
traffic.
I can't do traffic. I can't.
I can't do fucking screaming kids. I did that. I went to a golf trip down to Myrtle Beach.
Wow.
Came back, was next to a screaming kid the whole fucking time. I wanted to murder the kid and then just jump.
At this
out of
point, the
fucking
screaming
airplane.
kid's probably mine. So at least I'm getting
Was
where
it-
I want to go.
I'm raised outside of the screaming kid zone. I'm still there in a little bit. The screaming kid stuff does not bother me at this point in time. Also, I'm assuming you get headphones. You've got things.
Exactly.
Even
Face
if you
out,
don't, I'm taking the screaming kid to sit in your car for 10 hours.
Oh yeah.
Fuck
No, at least in the plane, you're moving. You're in a direction. You're going some
Yeah.
10 hour. That's a long flight. You're either going home or you're going someplace fucking cool. Give me the plane all day.
Plane's the answer. Always have wet socks or always have something stuck in your teeth.
Ooh.
It's tough.
Ugh.
Wet
I
socks.
had-
think teeth.
I've
I
had
think
both
teeth.
of these happen to me the past week. Wet socks is very uncomfortable. So uncomfortable. Yeah, give me something stuck in my teeth. Because eventually it's gonna
wet
come
socks.
out. Yeah.
I have very sweaty feet. Wet socks.
Ew.
Really?
Gross.
Ew.
No,
Yeah.
sweat and wet is not the same. The stuck in the teeth, like then you have something to do. You're kind of it's annoying, but you have you're working towards a goal.
Yeah.
Wet feet is just oof. That's not great.
Have to announce every time you fart or clap every time you burp.
Well, I pretty much already announced it when I fart. So I mean, might as well try something different. So yeah, I'll clap every
I'll
time
go
I burp.
clap when I burp. I'm not a big burper. I fart relatively frequently. I don't burp often.
What do you think Bobby's farts sound like? I bet you it's like
Yeah. I wish it was a vagina.
I was thinking more like, hey, how are you? Hey, how are you?
Yeah, he farts out his tears of his ancestors. I think the answer is definitely clap.
Yeah.
That'll settle that. This has been the Simple
That's it.
Mind Sports Show. We got one more segment for you for this live. If you're watching the This or That with Chief Bobby, go ahead and hit subscribe, rate, review, click. Tell your friends, tell your mothers. If you're with us live, stick around. We got Simplest Mind of the Week, and it's a good one. I had a lot of laughs in this one. Got a bonus video for you. 4 simplest minds this week. So we'll be right back.
Oh, back to school to prove to Dad that I'm not a fool.
I will say, I don't know if you can tell by looking at me, I do have family members with Down syndrome. It almost got me. I dodged it, but it nicked me. Bit of a day walker myself.
Are you stupid or something? I'm as stupid as stupid does.
Simplest Minds of the Week is brought to you by the Simplest Minds on the Internet, Simple Minds Sports Show. We got 4 for you here today. We're going to jump right into it. Couple slow burns. This one's a little bit of a slow burn. I love the music in this. It's called Serenity Now.
I love the wife in this.
Yeah, of course.
We've all been there. We've
The
all
slow
been there.
pause at the top.
Oh,
Shit. I know I'm going down.
Yeah. I just like how the wife was very encouraging, like laughing along, like not yelling at him, like, God damn it, Fred, you're drunk again, motherfucker. Like, I enjoyed that.
She was very accommodating.
Yeah. They're on the same path there. From here, I don't necessarily remember what they are. This one's called Where Are You Going?
Oh.
Okay, one more time for the listeners. This is a golf cart ride where the front passenger, there's 4 passengers, 2 in the front, 2 in the back. Well, the front passenger falls out of the golf cart. The driver of the golf cart then goes to rescue her, leaving the other 2 passengers helpless. Here you go. Can we just do this one more time? And what I'd like you to focus on is the sunglasses of the 4 of these animals, which should clue you into what's about to happen without any text. Just look at the sunglasses these people are wearing.
Why didn't she just stop the golf cart?
Not the sharpest in the bunch. All right, this one. Oh, I know this. This one's a real classic.
Yeah.
This one's called Let's Throw Some Water on Them.
I love that shit.
Like, why?
On purpose or accident?
Because it's awesome.
Oh, it's definitely. No, I agree, Bobby. I love it. I'm just saying, why would they be throwing that? But I think that was on accident. I think they were meant to like spray him.
Watch it again. Watch it again. Yeah. I think the first guy lets go of the bucket. He's supposed to hold on.
Fucking, yeah.
Actually, I don't know. That's a pretty loose grip.
Yeah, that's very loose grip.
Nothing like some jackass style fun.
They duped that kid into it. Okay, last one here is called Go. Nice moves. Fires it. Bang.
Boom.
Take that, Danny.
Walking in the wrong spot, honey. There you go. This has been the Simple Minds Sports Show Friday Rewind. That was Simplest Minds of the Week. Hit the subscribe, hit the share, hit the like. You know what to do. We will see you next Tuesday.
I don't think we're going to see Bobby next Tuesday.
I'm on vacation.
See you next Tuesday, Rich. Bye-bye.
Tuesday, Ray.
See you next Tuesday.
The Celtics are dumb front-running pussies. This is the same team they have been for 4 years running.
Well, my worst nightmare came true. Missoula and Mayo are friends. What the fuck? Apparently, they've known each other since Virginia. They have these docking sessions where they talk about ball and managing people.
I'm on vacation. I'm going to quay all these. I'm going to fucking watch them this week.
Do you say Quay?
Is it not quay?
It's Q. It's Q. It's Q-U